What's up, NoAdvisory fam? It's your girl, Trap Sid. I guess we got a special guest today. I don't really like him. Y'all don't really like him. His music is alright. He's consistent, though. I'll give him that. He's very consistent. Nah, I'm just playing. I know who he is. Some of y'all might know who he is, but can you please tell us who you are, where you from, and what the fuck you do?
All right, well, I'm Vontepicassionate. I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. I host Unplug Open Mic. I am the pioneer in neotrap. Neotrap is my own genre. I created it's basically like a mashup between like neo soul music and trap music. Growing up, you know what I'm saying, in East St. Louis, I mean, you know what I'm saying, trap music was something like that was kind of like natural, but like neo soul music was something that I always liked growing up, and I kind of like to sing, so I just kind of intertwined the two, you know?
So what would you say was like your viral song, or the song that really got people to listen to you and be like, okay, this little nigga, he kind of nice?
Well, I felt like that was a loaded question because the song that probably got me the most attention as like an artist was probably Picture Me Rolling, definitely. But it was just also dope because after they heard it and went back and listened to my other music, it was safe to say that people actually fuck with me as an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying, just took like that one song for people to really want to listen to me. So when people took that opportunity to like listen to me, like, you know what I'm saying, they fuck with me. So like I said, neo trap, man.
So what's your creative process like? Like, how do you sit down and say, I'm gonna write this song today? Like, what steps do you take mentally, physically, emotionally? I don't know. How do you get in the groove to write a song?
So for the most part, Picassionate is a group. My name Vonte. The other part of the group is Half Cast. He's like my producer, engineer. He also like he raps too, but barely. He just likes to stay behind the scenes. Like, you will probably never see him. Like, dead ass. You've never met him. Exactly. You've never met him. Like, everything's always released under Picassionate because it's both of us. But the creative process be random sometimes. Like, we get together and like we just be hanging out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I might start with some drums. He come add some melodies, or he might start with drums, I add melodies, or sometimes he'll just make a beat and be like, yo, come here. Or like sometimes like we'll make a whole song with no beat and just add a beat to the song later. Like, our creative process is pretty dope. Like, actually, I prefer my creative process. I've never tried anything else really. Like, honestly, I'm not even gonna sit and pretend. Like, I mean, I just feel like I found my niche and I ain't trying to really like pop out of it, honestly, like, to be real.
So can you tell the people what works you currently have out?
I have 3 projects out: Picassionate, P2, and my most recent project that has been getting like, you know, like the most love is Trial and Error, because it kind of like depicts and breaks down like the whole concept of neo trap. So like, I mean, for the most part, I would say go check out that Trial and Error, Picture Me Rolling, Fuck Out My Way. Then my singles off the project.
Who would you say are some of your creative influences, or who inspires you to make the type of music that you make?
Growing up, when I was younger, you could not tell me I wasn't gonna get signed to Young Money. I was like a big Lil Wayne Drake fan. Like, everything was punchline, hold on, punchline. Like, that's all I knew was punchline rap. And then that's when, you know, light skinned Drake was out back then. So that kind of like sensitive rap shit. Like, I was real big into that. And then like, that's when, you know what I'm saying, J. Cole came about. He will not remember me, I'm positive, but he tried to put mixtapes on my job counter one time. And I told him he couldn't because my boss dead ass didn't let you promo on the counter. And at that point, he was just a nigga passing out CDs. I apologize if you see this, my nigga. I apologize. But like, J. Cole is a big, like when I say big influence of mine, you know what I'm saying, going to high school in Fayetteville, you know what I'm saying, just listening to his music. He got a story to tell, and he's for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying, like I said, like, he's like, I got niggas who come from the trenches who will still tell you J. Cole that nigga. So like, at the end of the day, I just feel like I am for everybody. He's for everybody. Kendrick Lamar's for everybody. TDE, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Dreamville, them the only 2 labels I feel as if I would ever personally sign to. Other than that, I'm really kind of probably stuck on this whole indie shit until I can figure something else out. But if either one of them niggas approach me, let me tell you how I just sold my soul already. Now I'm fucking with you, like.
He is not fucking with y'all. He will sell his soul, okay? Y'all heard it here first. Vontepicassionate will sell his soul to them. Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. That's crazy. What you want to talk about?
Yeah, a lot. Okay, so one, right? So a lot of people always ask me, because when I go to places, I go to a lot of competition shows. a humble moment. I mean, I win a lot of competition shows, and people ask me like how, and it's like I go places and I find people who actually have better songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll hear a song and I'm like, oh shit, I might lose this one. Like, but then again, when I pay attention, I notice like the artistry of it all. Like, so I'm a teacher, random. You know what I'm saying? Throwing it out there. So me being a teacher, I gotta engage niggas all day. So like when I go to perform and I get in front of people, it's so much easier to get like a 18 plus crowd to pay me attention than it is 13 plus. So the work I got to put in to get them niggas to pay me attention is so much simpler when I come in front of a crowd. It just makes it simple. Cause like I'm a whole clown. My students think like I'm a fucking like extra clown. So like when I come in front of y'all, it's just like I've been practicing shit all day. Like it's the weekday. I got to do it again in the morning. Get my reps in. Training day trains me for the classroom the next day, not the next stage. Just want to throw that shit out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Random.
Shout out to Training Day.
She's ratchet C.
All right, so my last question before we leave. If you could work with anybody, dead or alive, collab on a song, who would it be and why?
All right, so I'm gonna wait. Here's how it's gonna go. All right, so I'm gonna go like industry and then I'm gonna go local artists. Okay, so fair, right? So fair, I'm gonna have to say local artist wise, I'm gonna have to say random OGE Booski. Shout out to my nigga OGE Booski. He got a project out called Black Tears. It's only on SoundCloud. He got a song called Thoughts and a song called Friends. And when I say like this nigga's fire, like performance wise, he kind of like a goon nigga. He just kind of stand around a little bit. So you know what I'm saying? So like when you think perform, but when you hear his music, you kind of thrown for the loop because when you look at him, you don't expect this. Like, you see what I'm saying? So like out of a local artist, I would like to work with him because I feel like he could fit into the neotrap sound. You see what I'm saying? Like, but on like a grand scheme of things, I would probably say I personally would like to work with Sir. Okay. Yeah, I want to work with Sir. Like, yeah, it's real exactly because you know what I'm saying, as far as like rapping, like, you know, humble moment again. I feel like I could cover the bar side. You see what I'm saying? Like, so as far as like the singing ass, I like the vibe he brings to the song. It's kind of like it's singing, but at the same time, he a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to Sir and know Sir's not fucking with you. Like, he's singing, it's real melodic. But he dead fucking serious. So I would look, cause I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of how I feel about neotrap. Like a lot of people hear the melody behind it. Sometimes they don't listen to what I'm saying. And I'm genuinely trying to take me, hear me when I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to me. I might be the chill, cool nigga, but like, hear me out. So like, and I feel like that's how Sir is. So I would love to work with that nigga. Like, so OGE Booski and Sir.
Okay, those are good answers. Very different. Definitely not what I was expecting at all. Kind of threw me for a curveball there. Can you just tell the people one time before we go, what's your social media handles and where they can find you?
You can find me everywhere. Vontepicassionate, VONTEP. That bitch gonna pop up, you know. So it's gonna be the back of my head, my album cover and shit, and some nappy ass dress. And I'm just trying to prove that it can be. I only been on the music scene for like 8 months, maybe, and I feel like the love that I'm getting in this small amount of time.
You only been on the music scene 8 months? That's crazy.
Now I've been making music for a minute, but niggas did not know who I was. I literally went to one show and niggas like, "Who are you?" And from there, like everything was just crazy. Shout out to Mir. I gotta shout out Carolina Ways. Oh, I'm also doing the Dreamville Festival pre-show. Yes, sir. Mir got me on that because I won a competition at Carolina Ways, and I love Mir, man. I got to shout out Carolina Ways again, bro, because like they have blessed me in so many different ways I can't explain. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Trap Sid. She got me on a random show. I was the only nigga to really perform, but, you know.
We ain't going to talk about that. We ain't going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about Fujiano will be down here on the 13th, man. I'm hosting that shit too. Like, that shit going to be lit. The whole AE going to be down here. That's Euro got it going to be down here. They put me in to host that Money Moves Entertainment. Like I said, man, it's a lot of shit going on. So, like, just tap in, bro. Like I said, Vontepicassionate. Shout out to Reese Rap. Shout out to Unplug Open Mic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Unfair Apparel. You know what I'm saying? My nigga over here, he said, yeah, now you want to say, you know me? I spoke to you first out there. You're not going to do me like that. I saw you and I said, I knew you, nigga. But other than that, man, like I said, man, show love when love is shown. You know what I'm saying? Respect to all. Love is love, man. Hey, I'm out of here.
He just said a whole bunch of bullshit, but it's okay, y'all. We out. Bang.
shoulder, it can feel like a boulder. All my niggas are soldiers, and they move on the motors. Don't start if you smart, my nigga, do as I told you. Oh yeah, I get what I want and I get it when I want it. Oh yeah, a nigga tryna front, he gon' end up on a boulder. Yo niggas ain't rolling.